Welcome to Royal Empire, your trusted source for the latest royal news, insight, and verified updates. Don't forget to subscribe so you stay informed on the stories shaping the royal world. I'm your host, and today we are covering one of the most serious and talked about controversies in modern royal history involving Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein. This is not rumor or speculation. This story is based on documented records, official statements, and legal proceedings, and it shows how personal choices can carry lasting consequences. If you want clear and factual reporting on the royal family, stay with Royal Empire. To understand this situation, we first need to understand who Jeffrey Epstein was. Epstein was an American financier who became extremely wealthy and moved within elite global circles. He associated with presidents, royalty, celebrities, and billionaires. Publicly, he appeared powerful and influential. Privately, authorities later uncovered that he was involved in long-term illegal activities involving the exploitation of vulnerable young people. His wealth and connections allowed him to avoid serious consequences for many years. In 2008, Epstein was convicted of a crime involving a minor and served a short jail sentence under a highly controversial legal agreement. In 2019, he was arrested again on federal charges related to trafficking and exploitation. Before his case reached trial, he was found unresponsive in his jail cell, and officials ruled the death a suicide. However, the story did not end there. Survivors continued to seek accountability, and attention turned toward the powerful figures who had been part of his social circle. One of those figures was Prince Andrew, Duke of York, the second son of Queen Elizabeth II. Prince Andrew first met Epstein in 1999 through Ghislaine Maxwell, a British socialite who later became closely linked to Epstein's illegal network. Over time, Prince Andrew and Epstein maintained a documented association. Verified photographs show them together, and records confirm Prince Andrew visited Epstein's residences and traveled with him. Notably, this association continued even after Epstein's 2008 conviction. In 2010, Prince Andrew was photographed walking with Epstein in New York Central Park, an image that sparked international outrage. Many questioned why a senior royal would continue contact with someone carrying such a record. Prince Andrew later stated he visited Epstein to formally end the relationship in person, but the explanation was widely doubted by the public. The controversy deepened when Virginia Giuffre, one of Epstein's most prominent accusers, publicly stated that she had been exploited by Epstein and connected to powerful individuals while she was underage. In court documents released in 2015, Prince Andrew was named. Giuffre alleged that she was forced into inappropriate encounters with Prince Andrew on 3 occasions when she was 17. She stated one incident took place in London, another in New York, and a third at Epstein's private island. Giuffre also provided a photograph showing herself standing with Prince Andrew and Ghislaine Maxwell in London in 2001, with Prince Andrew's arm around her waist. Prince Andrew strongly denied all allegations. He said he had no recollection of meeting her and questioned the authenticity of the photograph. For several years, the claims remained unresolved, but everything changed in 2019 when Epstein's arrest returned the story to global headlines. Later that year, Prince Andrew agreed to a televised interview with BBC Newsnight, stating he wanted to explain his side of the story. The interview quickly became one of the most criticized royal appearances in history. Prince Andrew admitted it was a mistake to stay at Epstein's home in 2010 but defended the visit as necessary to end the relationship. Regarding Giuffre's claims, he repeated that he had no memory of meeting her and suggested the photograph might not be genuine. He also provided explanations that many viewers found difficult to believe, including stating he was elsewhere on a night referenced in the allegations. When questioned about details from Giuffre's account, he disputed them with highly specific claims that further damaged public confidence. Most notably, when asked about the people harmed by Epstein, Prince Andrew failed to show clear empathy, instead focusing on how the situation had affected him personally. Public reaction was immediate and overwhelmingly negative. Media commentators, charities, and corporate partners distanced themselves. Within days, Buckingham Palace announced that Prince Andrew would step back from public duties. However, legal pressure continued to build. In August 2021, Virginia Giuffre filed a civil lawsuit against Prince Andrew in New York. His legal team attempted to have the case dismissed, but in January 2022, a judge ruled it could proceed. This meant Prince Andrew could be required to testify under oath, with global media attention focused on the royal family during Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee year. In February 2022, Prince Andrew and Giuffre reached an out-of-court settlement. The amount was not officially confirmed, though reports suggested it was substantial. As part of the agreement, Prince Andrew made a donation to a charity supporting survivors and acknowledged that Geoffrey had suffered harm. The settlement was not an admission of wrongdoing, but it brought the case to a close and avoided a public trial. The consequences for Prince Andrew were severe and long-lasting. Queen Elizabeth II removed his military titles and royal patronages. He was no longer permitted to use the style of His Royal Highness in any official role. He ceased all public duties and has remained largely absent from royal life. While he attended major family events such as the Queen's funeral and King Charles III's coronation, his role was strictly limited. Financially, reports indicated that Prince Andrew required assistance from his family to cover settlement costs, with the Queen reportedly helping fund the payment. His public reputation suffered irreversible damage. Once a prominent working royal, he is now permanently associated with this controversy. Investigations into Epstein's wider network continued, and Ghislaine Maxwell was convicted in 2021 for her role in exploitation and trafficking, receiving a lengthy prison sentence. The broader impact on the monarchy has been significant but contained. Under King Charles III, the royal family has moved toward a streamlined structure focused on accountability and public trust. Prince Andrew's exclusion reflects this approach. Public opinion polls show overwhelming disapproval of Prince Andrew, yet support for the monarchy itself has remained relatively stable. The situation reinforced the message that status does not place anyone beyond scrutiny or consequence. This has been the real story of Prince Andrew and the Epstein scandal, presented with verified facts, official records, and documented outcomes. No speculation, no exaggeration, just the truth as it stands. That is what Royal Empire delivers. If you found this report informative, subscribe to Royal Empire, like this video, and share it with anyone interested in understanding the truth behind royal headlines. What are your thoughts on this controversy? And do you believe the consequences were enough? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for listening to Royal Empire. Stay informed, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next report.